Hello and welcome back to the next episode of me playing Terra Invicta as Exodus, and we are trying to get out of the solar system. Now, so far I've basically shown everything what I was doing, and therefore I produced relatively long episodes. I'm going to change that to a slight degree, so I'm going to cut out some or make skips when there's not much to do. So for example, when I have mission phases where I'm just boosting, well, like boosting public campaigns and doing stuff like that. So there will be episodes or intermezzos now where there's not much to do because we just have to wait some things out. Like for example, right now we have to wait for the probe to arrive on Mars before we can do more. So that's going to arrive in like April. And to be honest, there isn't much what we have to do currently in between. So yes, we can finish some techs here, and like this one, which I'm going to fast forward to now, and then we can go deeper into Unity techs. However, it's just, well, we are reaching the early game, I would say. So basics are set up, we decided which countries we are building up. For example, in my academy campaign, which was on Brutal, I went for the US. So that's a very strong one because I can defend Earth with that, with the militaries in here. In here it's in strong hands of, how are they called again, Protectorate, which isn't really good, I would say, because they now have a very strong power base here. However, we decided to go a different path here, and China is still open, while India is already broken here. They are not exactly friendly to each other, especially with the servants having the executive. But we are in no shape to take over China here, even though I would love to, but we are going to stick here in Africa. We are going to build the unions here, and I think that's a nice goal, and then we try to escape before the Earth dies or burns or gets unified by the servants, whatever is going to come here. However, as said, I'm going to make a little bit of a cut here and progress a little bit further forward. Therefore, see you in a sec. Okay, here we are again. It's in the next mission phase, and as discussed in the last episode, I am considering to drop Musou here, which is our operative here, which isn't really great. Therefore, let's check out what we have on the market here again. I know that we already looked at that last time, and there were some candidates which are decent, and now we got the influence to in fact hire one of them, like a kingpin here. He would be criminal and has admin 6. Maybe that's not too great here. I think there was one with you. Now you cost 30. One officer here with government, for example. And yeah, that's the one we talked about last episode, because she is from China, and China has quite strong how it's called, orcs, which we might acquire here. What else do we have? Nationalities here. India, not really. Spain, Poland. No. In fact, I do think that the officer from China here is the best one, and that we can build him up, her up into the right direction with command 7. That's really good base stat already. We can have with command coup d'etats, very strong ones. We also can the assault missions, but we can also do stuff like stabilize really well. And everything else we can build up, like espionage, security, admin, and stuff like that. And also, she has like control nation as a backup, therefore we can use her for some stuff later on. Cynic we can remove at some point. Definitely fine. Counselor is in fact also decent. Survivor is useful. Earthbound, not ideal, but we can get rid of that now. And I exactly want to do what I discussed, so we are going to kick her, Musou. her. Dismiss. And we are not going to sell the orcs, we are going to just dismiss. And then we are going to recruit the operative from China into here. Recruit. And with that we have an option to do stuff. Now we are going to, of course, assign stuff to her. We are going to continue boosting. In fact, you get investigate counselor. Alien activity. Yeah, this one is a very good one. Same from here. Only need one of them. This one is obvious here. Jolt Games is decent. This one is great. Now, on the marketplace is nothing we can acquire right now, but that might change. Odysseus security with 2 ops income is nice, but also not too urgent. What else we want to do is our... no, we already moved an admin org here, so there's nothing we can do in that regard. And there's one upgrade coming soon. Yeah, here. Yeah, therefore let's think about what we can do with our officer here. We could just give her Jolt Games. For the time being, it's probably fine. And now he's slightly better than what we had before. And we can build him in her in a much better direction.
Where to?
For example, we can do the alien space as alien assaults better.
Standing by.
And in fact, let's continue here. We are going to stabilize stuff. In fact, how is our unrest here? Great Lakes states, Libya, Congo, Kenya, all of them need stabilization. Therefore, let's work on them. Let's start here. Great Lakes states.
We'll make things safe.
Where to?
You can continue here.
Ready for orders.
Cresta, I want to send you on advice again now that we bought the other guy. Got the influence again, the other girl. And we can advise on Saudi Arabia again.
I will help them.
Yeah. And that's it for the moment. Of course, now we can assign, and the tech should finish up any moment now. 4th of February. And interesting. Lucky strike. Yeah, we don't have enough science to get the better effect here. Therefore, we are just going to get a little bit more water, which is of course very nice. Permanent assignment for her.
I have new information.
In fact, I just noticed that we have a team only with women. Really nice. Okay. Loyalty score 3 on a servant. That's tempting. Let's repeat mission.
The differences in our languages are irrelevant, for we all grow closer to
and sadly,
stress,
we were not the biggest investor here.
Today I ask you to do just
Rival domestic politics.
future depends.
What is that going to do? International institution outreach, strategic lobbying, and guerrilla warfare. Well, the first two are decent, and the great nation, which is going to be opened up here, is also very good. Therefore, I'm not really against this one. What we are going to get here: arrival market, photonic computing, externalized costs, also all decent. Could be worse. Now we need to get somewhere as the biggest investor, therefore it's either here in arrival domestic policies. In fact, let's do that for the moment, it's relatively cheap, or we invest into the one which the Academy is picking here. And yeah, let's finish the phase.
The people will come to our side.
Violence is abating.
Repeat, please. 780 signs. It's not much. Interesting. Yeah, so in between the France, between European Union is going after the Netherlands to gobble them up into the Union, which they most likely will win. It's funny.
Falling back.
Seriously. Okay, Rennes attack finished, 14th of February, nice. There we go.
Culture is nothing more than a quality
And
of
they
marketing
selected augmented
program.
reality.
Wine is boots, carbonated beverages.
Augmented reality is on the path to cybernetics, which is something we are going to want relatively early. Therefore, I'm not against it. Now let's check the tech tree, in fact. Yeah, full tree we need. And what we want to do is, of course, get towards something like Union of the Maghreb, or how it's called. Sorry. East African Federation, of course. Which should be unlocking anytime soon, any moment now. What we, of course, want is stuff like unification of the Maghreb here. And we're going to need unity movements for that. Okay, that's fine. We also want, for example, West African community at some point, even though that's overlapping a bit with the Maghreb. Central Asian Union is something I definitely want to have, which probably also all hinter unity movement, yes. And unity movement does not require a rival domestic politics here. So we just need to select this tech and push it. And of course Caliphate is something we want, but also could also go for United Turkestan to then merge our Kazakhstan into Turkey. One thing we could do. But of course we want United Arab League. Algiers, Baghdad, Dubai, Jeddah, Amman, Tel Aviv, Rabat, Muscat, Tunis, Sanaa, Damascus, Tripoli and Khartoum. Now this allows a lot of stuff. And in fact, we could of course, instead of going for the United Arab League, we could go only for the... where was it again? Caliphate? Where's the Caliphate again? Or is it down here? Greater Caliphate here. Ah, here it is. Which is 30k behind unity movements. Yeah, basically an option between these two. What we want to do early on. We could do for small unions first and then move into the Caliphate. But of course we could also... One thing we could also do is like build... So many good options here. Where's the African Union though? Is it... Ah, it's down here, okay. And it requires the Great Nations tech first. Which is a big investment I'm not willing to do currently, because for the Great Nations tech we could, for example, do Maghreb plus one of the other ones like United Arab League. However, Arab League is also overlapping with the Maghreb one. But I do think from the Maghreb one we can pull in states from West Africa. I need to compare them again. Unification of the Maghreb. There's also Trip, Laayoune, Niamey, Nouakchott, Bamako, Santa Cruz to Tenerife. Yeah, basically we can pull in some stuff which is south of the Sahara or in the Sahara, which we cannot pull in with the... Yeah, not everything. I really need to think about it. And Greater Arab League also does not include Persia, for example. Iran gets claims on Baghdad, Baku, Sana'a, and Dubai. No. No. And there are many options what we can do. Let's see what we can unlock early on, and then we might decide from there what we want to do. Corridor diplomacy is something I want to do early on now, as soon as we got it. And it's not yet unlocked, which is a bit sad because it's 10 more CP, which are very useful. No, it's not there yet. Well, I'm going to fast forward a bit because there's basically not much to do until... Ooh, new orcs. Ooh, new orcs. Interesting, we can get 3 admin here. Admin. Interesting, let's put it on our operative in fact here. And now you can... Do we want these ones here? 1 persuasion, 1 project, space science research and funding. It's not a bad one. Funding bonuses are hard to get. Let's augment her with admin. And put this one on you. And you have in fact 1 slot free, therefore let's give it to you. Anyone else? No, only our officer. I'm going to skip on that 1 project here, even though it's 5% research. Instead, I want to add 1 of the surveillances here, like you. And then it's all gone. Yeah, I'm going to speed ahead a bit, because until April there's not much to do. See you! Okay, here we are in April. This mission phase is going to be very interesting and also the last one for this episode. Now, in between, the East African Federation got unlocked, also the corridor diplomacy got unlocked, which is going to open up another 10 CP. Now there are a lot of things we need to do now. 1, we need to prepare all these countries for a unification. The big problem though is they all have low cohesion here, and especially here we need to get the cohesion high up, therefore that Tanzania can survive the federations we are going to do here and not cause some kind of rebellions and whatever. Therefore we have to solve the unrest here massively, but also we have to solve the cohesion here, which I didn't really pay attention to. Also, I made a survey check here in Arabia because our publicity was dropping quite massively here. And I found basically alien plants everywhere, which we have to take care of to prevent even further problems here. Now, therefore, this tech is finishing, and domestic politics is also going to finish probably in this turn when we move all the focus in there again. And of course, our probe should arrive. Therefore, that's going to be very, very interesting. Also, I use my new agent to get rid of that plant. The operative we acquired from China, basically. And hopefully that's going to help too. Now, we got the claims now. So, this Nairobi is here, yes. Juba is you, South Sudan. Kampala is Great Lakes states. In Kinshasa and Lubumbashi, yes, is Congo. So we got all the states we need. Now we need to federate them and then we can unify them afterwards. Also, the space program here in Tanzania is almost done. Therefore, we can focus some of the IP we have into building everything united here. Of course, they don't have much IP here, but the GDP is slowly rising here. We are pushing them a bit to make them also more stable. Therefore, next turn we can do 1, 2, 3, 4 unifications here. Not unifications, but federations. And also in August, the federation between Ethiopia and Eritrea can be done. That's running out in, let's see, in 20th of August. Therefore, that's also not too far away. And let's continue the turn.
Person of interest surveilled.
There we found him again. I failed my chance to convert him in between. Okay, continue. Ooh, there's massive
The
amounts
people
of
will
life
come
here.
to our side.
Yes, that's good, but you're not going to do that
Order
mission
is
again.
returning.
Kenya, yes, once again, please. Warsaw Pact, we don't care.
Things are stabilizing.
You have to do it again. And I hope Nina can, Ao Dong Ning. Rival market's also good, but nothing for right now. When does the Mars probe arrive? 26, okay, that's next mission phase.
Prepping for the next mission. Target secure.
Nice. Wiped out. That's really, really good. It's not just weakened, it's wiped out here, in fact. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, continue. And this tech is finishing the 19th, so it's next mission phase.
Information is our greatest
Okay,
weapon,
augmented reality
bar
has
none.
been finished.
If we
Space
know
research is done. That's also a very useful tech because it's leading towards agriculture and stuff like that. There we go. Okay, let's do one more thing here. And we do in fact have to check our stuff here. Sadly though, there is no admin orgs available whatsoever. There's a cartel here. Ooh, this one is nice, but Japan. Yeah, even if we were to reassign something, we can't take it. No. Nothing from China yet. Fifth column is nice, but not really necessary for me currently. Okay, can we do an upgrade somewhere? Yes, we can do here. Admin, please. And one more mission control. Yeah, we just leave it open for the moment. Okay,
I'm here.
let's see. Quest A,
Standing by
you
for
are
orders.
in Tanzania, which is most important.
Ready for my mission.
And you are going to do the in
On my way
Kenya.
to the capital. What's the op?
Ah, you don't
At
have the.
your
Ah, you
service.
have the mission. You are going to do
Time to make our move.
Congo.
Ready
You
for my
are going
mission.
to do
Ready.
South Sudan.
At your service.
And Aldong, you can wait for a turn. You are going to do the Great Lakes states here.
Heading to the capital.
Now that's with that solved. Let's continue. And enjoy the fruits of our labor here.
You'd think a threat this big would finally make us abandon old grudges and band together. But humanity always finds a way to hurt itself, doesn't it? Commander
Okay.
Fiona Ayawade, undated letter.
Now, with this one finished, we can take the next one here. We could, of course, go for the unity movements. Can we take a cheap one maybe for something? Biotechnology. We need at some point. Lasers. Not necessary. Layer defense array we need, of course. Is there anything here? Solar steamers is useful. Could go for Mercury, of course. This module is nice, but not necessary right now. Sociology, no. projects here look nice, but if they didn't change them, then I don't think anything. I will never do them. Yeah, let's do unity movements. We are going to only invest a little bit in here because I don't really want to push it that fast. Instead, we could invest here to decide on another tech. And we could invest into this one either, depending on what is nicer in our interest here. Okay, let's finish the turn.
Home is wherever you lay your
They
head, it is
picked
said.
industrialization
Firmly
of
this one.
space. Also very good. Construction module, yes. But we are not going to invest into it because it's 15k and there is much more important stuff to be solved first. Okay,
Violence is abating.
I'll repeat. Let's pacify Tanzania here.
Policy direction complete.
Yeah, we can't unify them yet.
Wrapping up here.
Let's check it again. Hopefully I didn't do a mistake here. Kenya is fine. Great Lakes states too. Congo is fine too. Yeah, it's only because we do not border them yet. Oh no, didn't we? Oh, because we don't have an alliance with them. So it's my oversight here. Of course we need an alliance with them, but we can't do an alliance with them because we are not bordering them and we don't have armies to enforce it.
Mission complete.
Therefore, you can see territory. Interesting. Ah yeah, because they have a claim here, yeah, sure. Tanzania, firm. Continue.
Mission complete.
And we are going to federate all of them. Yes, we are accepting. Continue. Ooh.
We must learn how they arrived in our solar system, Director.
Okay. Analysis of the alien habitat discovered through the Skywatch program have provided a clear picture of alien activities. It appears that the aliens have not been active in our solar system for long, months at most. The ability to build ships so quickly demonstrates remarkably advanced engineering, but the bigger question is obvious: if they have been here so recently, where did they come from? Many theories have been proposed. Okay, that's basically all the standard what we already know from our other campaign. First, the aliens traveled here from another solar system via advanced but conventional propulsion method. Second, that the aliens traveled here from another solar system using some unknown method of faster than light travel. And both possibilities are extremely exciting. Yes. Complete Leave the Cradle. We know that it's possible, actually practically interstellar travel. Other factors on Earth are focused on the aliens, their goals, supporting them or opposing them. We see them as a means to an end, but what end? Yes. We are now able to undertake the Leave the Cradle project. Finish objectives that are our goal. Increase our control point management by 25. That's nice. Spin off a new org. That's also useful. And 100 influence. Wow. I don't know why there is this reward though. 5k. I do think that's a really good deal for 25 CP. Therefore, let's invest into it. And continue for the moment. Space research we want to push now, and then we probably invest into the other ones here. Okay, let's continue.
Mission complete.
Okay, and why can't you? Must be at war or not a rival of? Oh, you have a rivalry here with the Congo. Okay. Okay, this was a very unsuccessful turn.
Cleaning things up.
So we have to get rid of the rivalry here. And we have to make the alliance here now with Tanzania. Can we do that? No, we still can't. And you probably can't either. South Sudan, no, you can't. Okay. Sad face. Very sad face. Profile of the right stick-neck crater, that's pretty good though. This one is also decent. And now we have arrived at Mars. Nice, take me there. And sites. Okay. We are looking for exactly this one here as one investment. Therefore, let's immediately make an outpost at Olympus Mons. How much does it cost? 10 fuel. I have boost. Fine. Done. What else do we need? Fissiles aren't that important currently, because we do have a decent income. However, this one is a really good site for water. And metal is also decent, therefore let's also take it. Take another fissile source out of the equation here. What else do we want to do? I mean, in general we could claim everything of Mars, but I don't know if I want to. This one is also good. Take it, please. And Terra we are also going to take. So find outpost. Find outpost. Now, if we want to go to Mercury next or soon, we are definitely going to need a lot of volatiles and water and volatiles, yes. Therefore, Planitia 65 water, yes, please. These two are really, really good. Ooh, 168 metal. How did I not see that? We might want to take everything in the end. And then we can still sell something to an AI, which we like. So let's first of all take this one and... Oh, we only have 15 boosts left. Fine. These are all great, but for the moment let's check if we can only ours. Now let's take a look at Mars here. And we want to get one with basically everything. Like they are really good. It would produce everything we need. Built in space, 301 day. The station arrives in 12. Costs us 9 energy. Yes, I know. Fisher pile costs us 3.2 boost. Okay. Therefore, we just need to wait a little bit here. There we go. And now we can send the fission pile down here. We don't have the construction module yet, which is of course quite sad. Because then we could also build up a construction module here and build more bases from there much faster. However, we basically have to bite into the problem now. And we basically have to wait a long time until we are getting mining from Mars. Which is not ideal, but all about the start from Exodus is so far not ideal. Yeah, there we go. Mission phase is over, and here I'm going to make a cut. Therefore, see you in the next episode.